All right, welcome to Chair Yoga, everybody. I'm Jerry Givens. For those of you who I do not know, welcome. We're going to go ahead and get started. So you'll need a chair. I'm using my dining room chair. It's nice and stable for me, but you could use any chair, your desk chair, your office chair. Maybe not a lazy boy, but a nice sturdy chair you can use. And we'll start by getting centered. So go ahead and just slide to the back of the chair so you can relax back. And we'll just turn inward a little bit. So resting your hands on your thighs, feet flat on the floor, and close your eyes. And bring your awareness to your breath, aware of your inhale, aware of your exhale. And sensing the breath in the nasal passages. And sensing your breath at the back of your throat. And then feeling your lungs fill and empty, inhale and exhale. Aware of the inhale, aware of the exhale. And when we draw our awarenesses to the breath, we're allowing ourselves to come to the present moment. We're not worried about the past. We're not concerned for the future. We're right here, right now. This inhale and this exhale. So anytime your mind moves in our practice today, or if you feel like you just are stuck in the past or too worried about the future, you can always just become aware of your breath. To bring yourself back to this moment, right here, right now. So just a couple more breaths, simply being aware of your breath. Good. And then go ahead and take a deeper, fuller breath. And slowly allow your eyes to open, bringing your awareness back to your space. And then we're going to slide to the edge of your chair, still seated stable here. We're not falling off the edge, at least not yet. And your feet flat on the floor, stacking underneath your knees. My knees are about hip width apart. And we'll do some work just to get some circulation moving in your body, okay? So just allow your arms to relax down by your side. And then just begin to shake the wrists. The fingers are loose, flicking, and breathe. Aware of the inhale, aware of your exhale. And allow the arms to come out to the side a little bit more, flicking, shaking, breathing. And keep flicking, keep shaking. Take your arms out to the side a little bit more, about parallel to the floor. Flicking, shaking, flicking, shaking. Breathe. Take them up a little bit higher. It's like those flailing air things at the car dealerships. Keep flicking, keep shaking. Loose arms, loose shoulders. Shake, shake, shake. Take them up as high as you can. Breathe. Shake, 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 shake. We're going to go for about 10 more seconds. Good. 3, 2, lowering the arms, and 1. Relax them down. Oh, feel sensation for a moment. Tingling in the arms and hands. I'm noticing that loosened up my shoulder a little bit on my right side. Hmm. Hopefully that helped to wake you up a bit. All right, so from here, we're just going to go into a forward fold for just a couple of breaths. So feet stacking underneath your knees, knees hip distance apart. Take a deep breath in and sit up. With your exhale, hinge at the hips and just fold forward over the thighs. Feel your chin drop toward your throat, the back of the neck lengthening. Your arms can hang toward the floor if you'd like. And then with your next inhale, roll yourself up to a seat. Good. All right. So the next thing we'll do is going to be it does a couple of things. It lengthens the hamstrings, the backs of the legs, and also can create some length in your lower back on both sides. So sitting tall, just like we've been doing, feet stacking underneath the knees, knees about hip distance apart. Go ahead and grab hold just beneath the right knee and draw the knee up as high toward the chest as you can. Drawing it up as high as you can. I'll turn sideways so you can see what's going on in the side body here. And when you do that, it can sometimes round the back. So see if you can draw the spine tall, the heart lifting as you draw your right knee in towards your chest. Good. Then go ahead and put the right knee down, and we'll do the other side. So grabbing hold just below the left knee, just lift it up as high as you can and keep the heart lifting as well. Breathe. Good. Deep breath in and exhale, release the knee back down. So we're going to do more work with the same kind of exercise, but this time we're not going to use our hands. So what you can do is you can either just have your arms relaxed, or if you need some stability, you can hold on to the cushion of your chair, or the base of your chair. So holding on, sitting in toward the edge of your seat, go ahead and just lift your right knee up as high as you can, and then flex the right foot, pulling the toes back. A little bit more engagement now. Breathe. And then place the right foot down. Notice when you lift the knee, if your back wanted to round again, and just remember to try to keep the heart lifting. We'll do the other side. Holding onto the bottom cushion of your chair or arms just relax. Go ahead and lift your left knee up and flex the left toes, pulling the toes back. And breathe. Good. Deep breath in. And exhale, place the left foot down. Sitting up tall. Let's come back to the right side. Lift the right leg and flex the foot, pulling the toes back. Take a deep breath in here. With your exhale, extend your right leg forward, lifting the heel up as much as you can. And then inhale, bring the knee back into the chest. Exhale, extend forward. And then back in. Extend. And back. Two more times. Extend. And back. Extend. Then inhale, bring it back in. And exhale, place the right foot down. You'll notice the difference between the two sides. The right hip, the right leg, a lot more engaged. We were helping to create some length in the back of the right leg. When we sit a lot, the hamstrings, the backs of the legs get really tight. So this helps to create some length in those muscles. So let's do that on the other side. Again, you can hold onto the chair or just relax your arms. Go ahead and lift the left knee up. Flex the foot, pull the toes towards you. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, extend the leg forward, lifting the heel as high as you can. Good. Bring the knee back in, inhale. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, extend. Keep the heart lifting. Inhale. Exhale, extend. Inhale in. Exhale, extend. Good. Inhale, bring the knee in. And exhale, place it down. Good. Taking an adjusting breath, feeling the difference between the two sides. And since we're so warmed up for it, we're going to actually hold the leg extended for these next two sides. All right. So lifting the right knee up, flex the foot, and extend the leg and keep it extended as best you can. Now, if you need to here, if the leg just doesn't want to stay lifting, you can hold below the leg, maybe the thigh, or if you have some extension in your arms, maybe below the calf. But if you do so, keep the heart lifting and really allow the muscles of the hip to lift the leg up. So you can hold on to it for stability, but don't draw it up with the arms, okay? There's a little bit of core work here too. And then bring the leg back down. Good, let's do the other side. Bringing the left knee up, extend it forward and lift the heel as high as you can. And again, you can hold the base of the leg if you need to, or just keep holding onto the chair or arms relaxed. Feel the core engaged, keep the leg lifting, and we're breathing. One more breath, lift it up. And then carefully place the leg down. Whew, good. Got me a little bit warm. All right, so let's go ahead and hinge from the hips and just fold forward again. Just a nice symmetrical counter pose to the work we've just done. And then inhale, come back up to a tall seat. And we'll do some twisting, all right? So keeping the feet and knees exactly where we've had them, feet underneath the knees hip distance apart. Take your right hand across the body and to the outside of your left thigh. Your right hand can either go onto the chair cushion next to you, or if you have the flexibility in your spine, you can hold onto the chair behind you. Either way, sit tall, inhale. And with your exhale, roll your left shoulder back and look over it, coming into a twist. Now we're going to stay in the pose. And as you inhale, feel your spine grow taller. Sit up a little bit more. And with your exhale, feel your navel pull into your spine and draw to the left, allowing you to twist a little bit deeper. Or at least that's the intention. A couple more breaths. Good. With your next inhalation, carefully unwind all the way back to center. Always taking an adjusting breath. And then we'll go ahead and do the other side. So take your left hand across the outside of your right thigh. Your right hand comes to the cushion next to you, or if you can, hold on to the chair behind you. Sitting up tall, inhale. With your exhale, draw the right shoulder back, twist. Again, staying in the pose, sit up taller, inhale. With your exhale, feel your navel pull into your body and to the right, twisting a little bit deeper. Lengthening on inhale, twisting deeper on exhale, just keeping that intention to keep rotating back behind you as far as you can go comfortably. Good. With your next inhalation, carefully unwind. Again, coming back to center. With your hands still on your thighs, with your inhale, roll the shoulders back, look up with the heart. And with your exhale, round the shoulders forward, look down. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, open the heart toward the ceiling. And exhale, roll the shoulders down. Good, keep going. Inhale, opening the heart. Exhale, rounding the back. Inhale, exhale. Twice more. Inhale, exhale. And then inhale to a neutral spine. Good, good. All right, so that warm-up we did earlier with the hips where we're extending the leg a bunch, that helped us kind of warm up the hips a little bit to be able to do this next exercise, but only go as far as you can comfortably. All right, so same stance we've been doing, feet stacking underneath the knees hip distance apart. You're gonna go ahead and bring your right ankle just above your left knee, or as best you can. It's okay if the knee is popping up here. We're not gonna take it too far, I promise. What you want to do once the ankle is there is to flex the right foot, pulling the toes back. This makes sure that the ankle joint and the knee joints are stable in this posture, okay? So just crossing the right ankle right above the knee. Now, once you're there, sit up as tall as you can, feel the heart lift. If you want to, you can place your right hand gently on top of the right knee, not forcing it down, but just as heavy as the hand is, that's how much weight goes on it. Good. Now see if you can start to relax your right glute, the right hip relaxing. Now the hips do not like to be rushed, so we're going to stay here and breathe for a little bit. And if you are feeling this pose and you're good right now, stay right here. If you feel like there's a little bit more you could get out of this right hip, what you could do while keeping the spine nice and straight is actually to draw your heart forward a little bit. And then you might feel a little bit more in the hip, but only do that if you're not feeling something when the spine is straight up. You can lean forward a little bit. Keep the right foot flexed. Keep breathing. We'll stay for 2 more breaths. Good, and then inhale, sit up tall, and carefully release the right foot back down to the floor. Good. So when we work with the hips, we tend to notice a lot of the time how many asymmetries are in the body, meaning that one hip might be more flexible than the other. So as we do this second side, just notice if that's true for you and just hold that awareness lightly. And we'll just give the same level of attention to the second side, regardless if it's easier or harder. So bringing your left ankle just above the right knee, just sitting on top of the thigh. You're going to flex the left foot again. This helps again to protect the ankle and the knee joints. And I'm going to place my left hand, just the weight of the hand itself, on top of the left knee, not pushing down at all. Then sitting up tall, feel the heart lift, and just see what's there for you as far as sensation in this left hip. You might feel in the knee a little bit too, maybe in the ankle. Let's just breathe. Now again, you can stay here, with your spine pointing toward the ceiling if you'd like to. If you'd like to and you want to feel more stretch in the hip, keeping the spine straight, you can just lean forward until the point where you feel something in the hip. Breathe. And let's stay for 2 more breaths. Then inhale, sit up tall and uncross. Good, good. All right, so let's do a little bit of work for our necks now, okay? Take this off. So I'm gonna scoot forward so you can see what's happening here. Hello. You're gonna interlace your fingers. Then you're gonna place your hands right on top of your chest. And then you're gonna squeeze your elbows down toward your side, pressing the flesh of your chest downward, okay? And then from here, you're gonna lift your chin And turn your chin to one side, so away from the opposite thumb. And when you do that, you'll start to feel a stretch in the front of your neck. And take some deep breaths into your hands. Good. Last breath. And then roll the chin forward and release the pressure on your chest. Interlace again. Place the hands down on the flesh of the chest, pressing downward. Squeeze your elbows in toward your side. Lift your chin and go in the opposite diagonal direction than before. You'll feel a stretch on the other side of your neck. Take some deep breaths into your hands. Good. One more breath. And then roll the chin down and release the hands for a moment. Just feel sensation having created space in the front of the neck and chest. Good. All right, so a little bit of work for the neck here, a little bit more work, I should say. So go ahead and reach behind you and hold on to the chair. And when you do so, allow your shoulders to anchor back behind you powerfully. Good. This is going to help to create some space in the back of the neck. Keeping the shoulders grounded, go ahead and take your right ear toward its shoulder. And then roll forward, taking your chin to your sternum. And then roll carefully your left ear toward its shoulder. And then we'll roll forward again. Chin to sternum, right ear to right shoulder. And then just continue making these half moon circles, or half moon shapes, I guess. Ear to shoulder, chin to sternum, ear to shoulder. And breathe as you move. Feeling where there may be tension, where there might be a really good stretch. Aware of the inhale, aware of the exhale. Good. Now pay attention as you continue to move from side to side as to where you're feeling those good stretches or where it feels like there's an important stretch. Because then I'd like you to go to that point. Just pick one if there's more than one. And take a few deep breaths into that stretch. You can stop at that point, wherever that's at along the neck. Keep the shoulders anchoring down. And after you spend a few breaths there, continue to move. Maybe finding that second important spot. Stopping there, breathing. And then finding a third spot. Or maybe you go back to the first one, or maybe you stay at the second one. You may have to roll around a bit to find it. When you find it, stay and breathe. And then roll your chin to sternum, release the shoulders, and lift your head. And just feeling sensation in the neck, the shoulders. And then our final pose before we meditate will be a forward fold, same as before. So knees about hip distance apart. Sitting up tall, inhale. Exhale, hinge at the hips and just fold over the thighs. Your arms can relax toward the floor if you'd like, or just keep them on the thighs. Taking deep breaths in this forward fold. Good, and then go ahead and roll yourself up to a seat. Feel sensation. And then when you're ready, go ahead and slide to the back of your chair. Have your feet flat on the ground. And we'll spend a few more minutes going inward. Just relaxing your hands on your thighs. Eyes closed. And bring your awareness to your body. We've done some stretching here this afternoon. Some stretching in the backs of your legs, in the hips. We've done some work for the spine, for the shoulders and neck. What do you feel in those spaces? And then notice the movement of your body as you breathe. Feeling the chest and abdomen expand on inhale, and all of that relaxing as you exhale. And imagine that the breath, or I should say the movement of the breath, in your body is a pulsing light. As the body expands, the light gets brighter. As the body contracts, the light gets dimmer. The light of the body expanding on inhale, contracting, dimming on exhale. And feel that light pulsing not just where your body is moving, but in your entire body, expanding into the space just off the surfaces of your skin on inhale, then contracting back toward the core of your body on exhale. And feel that anywhere you're holding tension in your body, feel this light soothe and dissolve that tension. Your body full of light, pulsing on the flow of your breath. We'll stay for just a little bit longer. Good. And then please go ahead and take a deeper, fuller breath. Bring your palms together in front of you. And when you're ready, rub the palms together, creating heat between them, stimulating your palms. And take the heated palms over your eyes, brushing back over the top of your head, down your neck, bringing yourself back to the room. Thank you so much for sharing in this practice today. I hope it serves you well, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. So until then, take care.